Fatality. Fatality. Fatality.
Now, there we go. All right,
Are we really live now?
we are really live now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fatality Games live studio chat with my co-host this evening, Mr. Stephen Parks. Stephen, it's been weeks since we've seen you. How have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been great, Craig. As you kind of know, I've quit drinking, so it's good on my part. Still trying to learn how to throw darts sober, but haven't really gotten there yet. But it will.
I
We'll
know
get
I can almost understand what you're saying now, which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Right, I think I might have some sort of issues on my phone. Give me 1 second because I don't think the screen is fully up to scratch. I have to make it a little bit smaller. The stream keeps pausing on me, and I want to make sure that everyone can hear you.
Hey, Brandy Phelps, how was New York? Did you guys have fun?
Can everybody hear Stephen? I'm proud of you, Stephen Parks. You've got this. Oh, there you go. So I believe they can hear you. Okay. Yes, we are very proud of you. I know we like to make jokes, Mr. Parks, but I am extremely proud of you myself. We've spoken about this behind the scenes, off camera, and it's a tough thing to do. So the fact that you've gone this many days without touching a drop of alcohol speaks volumes, and I genuinely hope you can keep it up.
Oh, it's going to keep up. I don't, again, the dart game has taken a big hit, but I just got to keep pushing through it, and sooner or later I'll figure it out. So.
Fair play, man. Well, keep it up, keep it up. Right, so without further ado, guys, our special guest for the Fatality Games live studio chat is none other than Nathan Nate this evening. Nice Nate, Nasty Nate, he goes by many, many aliases. But Stephen Parks, if you can give him a call, let's get the show on the road. Hello, Mother dear. Hope you had a great birthday yesterday.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, so it's just me again that can't see anybody. All right,
It's just you.
I'll restart the call. This happens every week, and I don't know why. There we go. That's better. Now I can see his beautiful face. I don't know why that happens, but every week that happens. As soon as a third person joins, it goes blank on my screen, but then all I have to do is redial and it comes through crystal clear. So, Stephen, if you would like to introduce the world to Mr. Nathan Nate, and then we can let Nathan Nate leave him to his own devices.
Well, I was just gonna say, Nate, take a few minutes, introduce yourself. How long you been playing darts? What got you started into playing darts?
What he said.
Uh, Darts has always been something. When I was growing up, there was always a steel tip dartboard in the basement. There was we had a couple drop ceilings set up for the backstop to stop the darts, and a steel tip board hung up on it. My dad played dart leagues. He played soft tip dart leagues, valley boards, and 2020 when we got the whole COVID thing, we couldn't go out and do anything, and I figured that I needed to figure out some way to have fun at home, and I've always liked playing darts, so I figured why not buy a dartboard. Played steel tip for a little while. Did Naka online and did Dart Connect online with steel tip boards, and then locally I found out that there was dart leagues. Decided that I wanted to see if I was any good, and I got involved in a couple leagues local that did soft tip, and I found out that I'm not very good, but I still like to play.
So, I think that we both fall into the same bracket there, especially with that last sentence. So tell me what is the dart scene like? Is it Michigan that you're based in?
Yes, Michigan.
Michigan, okay.
It's pretty big. There is some steel tip stuff. I kind of got out of it after the first league that I played because, like I said, I'm not that great. Also, it's not free, not like the
Right.
GRANBOARD.
Yeah.
I after playing for a little bit and then finding out about the GRANBOARD and being able to stay at home, play people that you know, still have fun, still conversate, still sip on some whiskey and throw some darts. You
Hell yeah. Now you're speaking my language.
now you just I just decided to bow out of leagues and stay home, play with people that I know and have fun.
Yeah. Well, I think that's especially for something like the GRANBOARD, I think that's probably one of the biggest selling points is the fact that you can have a drink. You don't have to go to the bar and worrying about having to drive your car home afterwards. You can pretty much the online's free. That's another thing that I try to stress to people. Once you buy the board, you're pretty much set. Everyone says, "Oh, do you need this camera? Do you need this camera?" I says, "Well, no, not really. All you need is the board. You need a half decent working Android or iPhone, and you're good to go. And the online is completely free." So
Good internet helps.
and that's the third thing. Yeah, if you've got semi-decent internet, yes, I will stress that. That is a must. That is a must. So, Mr. Nathan Nate from Michigan.
Yes.
How long did you say you've been playing darts for? I think you might have mentioned it a bit earlier on in the chat, but I was just trying to make sure that the stream was running. So I missed it. I apologize.
Like I said, when growing up as a kid, there was always a steel tip board in the basement. The old school steel tip board. I'm 40, so we had an old school steel tip board in the basement with the big fat wires and the staples and all that nonsense. And I would play down in the basement. I didn't really play like the games or anything. I didn't really know anything about them. Like I didn't know anything about 501. I did know about cricket, but I didn't really play that. I was more into hanging pictures up on the dartboard at 6 years old and throwing the darts at them and seeing if I could hit the picture that I colored in my coloring book. See if I could hit the picture in the eyeballs.
All right. Okay. So I thought maybe like putting pictures of your teachers up or something like that. Picture of your principal, your headmaster.
Oh no! It's not like it is nowadays. Our teachers back then didn't give us pictures on the phone.
Right.
He started already. Keep it up. Keep it going. Keep it going. So you've been playing on the GRANBOARD particularly for how long now? Would you say?
It'd be a little over 4 years.
4 years, and I think that we first met each other around about 3 years ago, give or take, about 3 years, I'd say.
Sounds about right.
You do a lot of open lobby play. Do you participate in many of the tournaments that are online?
I do not. That's why my screen name on GRANBOARD is Sandbagger.
Kind of writes itself, doesn't it?
When you play darts, it's an emotional game. It's a mental game. It's in your head. So if you sign up for a tournament, and it doesn't matter what if you're playing A players, if you're playing C players, no matter what, to me personally, it's a mind game. So if I know that I'm playing other people and there's a chance that I'm going to win and I can go to the end and I'm first place, even if I'm not even winning any money, I get that sense of enjoyment and excitement from it to know that, hey, I just won. So I'll have a different mindset with me and I'll be able to play better. And I'll get two matches, whatever, you get close to the end and you start to get to the people that are better and they won twice. So now you're in the winner's bracket. And then me that looks like I'm a CCB or usually a CCCC on both cricket and 501. I don't look like I'm that great of a player. I walk up, hit a hat trick, hit a 6 mark, maybe randomly hit a white horse, and then you got people coming at me. This guy's in sandbagger.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not a sandbagger. I just want to win. I have a new incentive now to win versus where I'm playing friends, we're having fun, we're talking. I don't use 2 different screen names or 2 different accounts to play with friends or play on tournaments. So your average looks like it's lower, even if you have that the skills and the knowledge of the dart game itself to play better. Like sometimes you just don't care. You're just playing to have fun. So I really don't do the tournaments or anything like that anymore because there's just too many people. And then you got to think about the host that's running it. Now they're getting slack because I walked up.
Yeah.
Hit a bunch of nice shit and sorry about my language.
Nah, you're good, mate. You're good.
Hit a bunch of nice marks and then you got somebody that's salty talking about how I'm a sandbagger. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. You can't win every game, no matter how good you are, and there can only be one winner.
Absolutely.
Per tournament or per medley per game, whatever the format may be, there can only be one winner. So I understand that people they look at your account and surface level think, oh, I'm gonna walk all over this guy. I'm gonna absolutely smoke him because his rank is a CC or a B player. But you are right. You do play differently if you're playing with friends and family or if you're playing in a tournament, or anything like that. Some people will play seriously when they're in tournaments and they'll just they'll throw for fun with their friends, and that will reflect, in my opinion, especially on their GRANBOARD rank.
Yeah, I'm also curious about like the ranking system on the GRANBOARD. If how that kind of works. Like I'm almost at 30,000 games on the GRANBOARD, Now, if I would to restart it all over and try again, would the ranking thing work differently, or is that or is that like the 80% to 100%?
Yeah, the 80% stats is in a game of cricket, your 80% stops once one player has all but one number closed out.
What's up, Dan?
So
How you doing, buddy?
if I go 20, if I go white horse, and you throw, a one mark and a one mark, your 80% stats for that game is one mark, regardless of if you hit 20 triples afterwards. Your 100% stats is actually 100% of the game. In 01, the 80% stat stops as soon as someone gets below 100.
So why do they have 80%? Why don't they just have 100%?
I don't know.
It's all your
Good.
fault, Stephen. I'm blaming you for that personally.
That is way above my pay grade. Why they would do an 80% stat compared to, a 100% stat. But I mean, Nate, in your position, as long as if you're a CC player and you're playing in a non-handicap tournament and you're just playing darts, God bless you. Where people I think get upset is if you're playing in a handicap tournament and you're coming in as a CC player and shooting BB darts.
Yeah. You always remember your good stats. And I have thrown a 6.25 in cricket before, and I've thrown a 137 and 501 before. Like, I know how to throw the dart. It's there. It just doesn't always work.
Yeah. Well, with 30,000 games online, I hope you do.
If I have new incentive to play and play better, like the whole whopping 2 times I played Craig, and I think I beat him both of the times.
On stream.
I had incentive.
On stream, he's right,
I had incentive because I was on his live stream. People were watching me. I don't want to lose if people are watching me.
Well, I was begging you to join that stream that night, and I'm so glad you did because you got the W as well. We play semi-regularly. Maybe not so much these days, but we used to play quite a lot on the online mode, not streaming.
Yeah,
and, I said to him, look, you always join the stream. You always say, worst stream ever, or now best stream ever. Thanks for that, by the way. I'm like, why don't you play me on the stream? And you were umming and ahhing about it, but I'm glad you did that night because you got the W.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. One thing I did find interesting, we were on about the stats, and so I think I float between a B and a BB player on both 01 and cricket, right? Now I'm wondering if I decided to change the rules, the format to master out, would that increase my rating? Because I'll just be going for bullseyes and hopefully hitting 50 every time.
If you are going to play a full bowl game,
yeah,
from now on, yes, your stats are going to get better.
Okay, because like you guys, most of you guys know, I do a split bowl, double out format.
If you can consistently hit 1 or 2 bullseyes around, your average is going to go way up.
Oh, for sure. If I do full ball, there's a higher chance of me hitting a low ton or higher than there is getting a low ton going for the triple 20. So I did wonder that if my stats would be higher with that format.
Yeah. So if you have it set up as double in, double out, and then split bowl and all that nonsense, your stats are going to go down because you're playing at more of a handicap on your own because of the way you have it set up. The app itself doesn't look at you and say, "Wow, he's playing like he's doing that." Like they don't see you as playing the goofy settings. Whereas if you play it, open
traditional settings, I think is what you meant.
Yeah. It was a hard thing for me when I did get into leagues here because it was soft tip leagues and I was used to steel tip. So when we're going to play leagues and it goes into 501, I'm trying my hardest to get triple 20s, and my partner is like, "What are you doing? We don't do that here." You just go for the bullseye. It's wide open. And I was like, well, I can't hit those either. So. But yeah, I found out that The biggest thing in 501, if you want to get your average up, is just consistently keep on going for the bullseyes and hope for the best. But usually when I do that though, it will screw me up on my next game for cricket. I was so focused on the bullseyes, now I can't hit anything else around it.
Well, that's another interesting point. So I'm starting to wonder whether it's a mental thing, especially when I play people in North America. When I do split ball double out, they realize it's split ball. They're trying to go for the triple 20s. They have such a hard time trying to hit these. Not all of them, but from my experience, in most cases, they're struggling for this triple 20 because they're so used to going for that bullseye. Switch over to the next leg, cricket. It's usually their turn first if I win the first leg of 0-1. Bang, triple 20 straight away. So they can hit it when they're playing cricket fairly easily, but when it comes to the split ball in 0-1, there seems to be like some kind of mental block from what I can see anyway. I don't know if you guys have ever struggled with that yourselves.
I absolutely play way better when I go to play cricket. Like I'll throw an absolute garbage 501 game trying for triple 20 or bullseye, and then I go into cricket and I know, like, for me personally, it's I like to be told what to do. I'm told that I need to go for those 5 numbers in the bullseye, whereas when I'm playing 501, nobody's telling me what to go for. I mean, unless it's, your partner in the background saying, "Go for bullseyes, you dumbass. You can't hit 20s. Go for bullseyes." So me personally, I do better in cricket because it's you have to go for those numbers. Whereas in 501, I have a bit of an OCD complex. So I'll hit a couple numbers. If I didn't hit the right numbers that I wanted, now I'm stuck with like 297. I'll shoot for a 17 or a 7, where I should be shooting for like a triple 19 or something, something high. But
Sure.
Instantly in my head, I know something that ends with a 7 easily is a 17 or a 7. I can hit the big one and get that. When I should I should go for the bullseye because that's the biggest number. But I got the OCD complex and I want to make it even. And I always struggle with the 501.
Fair enough. What about you, Stephen?
I don't really pay attention to
This
how do I want to
conversation.
put it? No, I don't. When I'm playing 01, like till I get around 250, a little under 250, 225, when it's setting yourself up for now. I really, from 501 to 250, I don't really care. If I'm shooting with you, Craig, we're playing your format. Of course, I'm going at the trip 20s. If I'm struggling a little bit, maybe I'm shooting trip 19s, the whole 9 yards. And I mean, a lot of times what I've found is in the 01 game playing with the full bowl is I can crush that bullseye. And then we get to cricket and I can't find it. Like,
See, yeah,
I'll crush the bullseye in 01, start off hitting a trip 20, or if you close the 20s, I come back 4 19s, and we battle all the way down. And then we get to the bullseye, which I just went back-to-back hat tricks on, and I can't find one. And then it starts getting frustrating and in my head.
right, yeah, and it's the biggest target on the board as well.
It is.
So, and I can see why it's frustrating. But I recently tried to train myself. When I'm going for the bullseyes on cricket, I'm imagining that I'm playing master out 0-1 because the success rate for me doing that is a lot higher than trying to go for the bullseye in cricket. I know it's the same number, I know it's the same area of the board, but again, it's like a mental block. And I feel like if I'm imagining I'm playing 0-1 master out, I seem to hit that bullseye a lot more frequently. I don't know, maybe that'll help some of you guys out there if you do struggle to hit the bullseye. But if anybody has any questions for Mr. Nate Dog, Nathan Nate, Nasty Nate, Nice Nate, I just call him a friend these days. Pop it in the chat. We'll read them out for you guys. If anyone would like to ever play him in the open lobby, it's Sandbagger
64.
Sandbagger 64. So you can probably find him on the GRANBOARD. What, 4 or 5 days out of the week, maybe at the minute.
Lately with my new living situation, I don't hop on very often unless somebody actually, I have Facebook friends that I have on here that are also GRANBOARD GRANBOARD friends. If they ask me to hop on and play, I'll play.
You're just there. If they reach out, then you'll jump on and have a few games.
Yeah, I used to be on every day after 4 Eastern time, but yeah, now it's not so much.
No, I understand, mate. I understand. You know, there's a life outside of darts, and I know that you have things to take care of yourself. So, but anytime I see you on the board is a good day for me.
I haven't
We've
played
got
your dad in a while either, Pappy.
Well, that's something else I was going to bring up. Actually, I was going to say you tend to play my dad on the Grand Board more often than we've played against each other. You guys have become somewhat online friends.
He's always good for one game of 501.
Yeah,
Love your
that's it,
dad.
my dad. You know, he can throw when he puts his mind to it, but very much like me, he loves his whiskey and coke. So if you find him on the dartboard, he's probably drinking whiskey and coke, and if you get him late on in the night, he's probably on his last legs.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys got the time difference, but I always love playing your dad. He's super cool to go ahead and congratulate you for good shots, even if it's only 85. Like, yeah, he's good shot, mate. Good shot.
I say that to my dad. I says, Dad, you don't have to congratulate him after every throw. He just shot a 47. Yo, good darts, good darts.
I mean, if one of those darts in that 47 was a triple, he's going to tell you good job.
Yeah, and it's encouraging. It's encouraging. I can't take that away from him.
Absolutely, I love it. Your dad's great.
We got Brandy Feltz in the house. Daniel Killian says, I start setting up when I get around 300. What's that for, Brandy?
301, playing 01. We were talking about outs in 301.
Ah, I see.
Or 501.
Light darts in the house. Miller Light tends to play every day. Ted Joyle, tripping darts in the house, says, hi, y'all. I think I've played him before. Referring to you, Nate, of course. I know you've joined tripping dart streams in the past. I've seen your name in there a few times. We've got Paul Rogers in the house as well saying, what is this friends of which you speak?
Not you, Paul. Not you.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And Brandy says, yeah, Pappy66 does have great sportsmanship. Now, yeah, she is right. She is right. But yeah, if anyone has any questions for Nate, not strictly about darts, it can be about anything. It could be about his hat. It could be about that lovely beard that he's growing today. Ask away,
Yep.
guys.
I got the old Eminem Kangol hat that he keeps on sporting recently.
I was going to say, it's 1998 all over again. Keeping it retro.
What kind of darts do you throw, Nate?
I throw Trinidad Yori boys, fully dressed. They are 23 grams.
That's illegal.
That's heavy. That is heavy.
Hey.
How did your board take that?
I played on a board for 3 years straight, no issues. I tend to be a lofty type of thrower. I don't throw hard.
Okay.
So everything around it, bounce outs, all that stuff, everything looks awful. The board looks awful. Like them heavy darts, they tend to destroy shit. But I don't. It's just from the bounce outs and things like that. And like I said, the bounce outs is because I'm kind of like a lofty type of a thrower.
Okay.
I use a number 3 fit shaft, titanium spinning with a kite flight.
I'm looking at going back into spinning flights. I've been using the K-Flex and I've had 2 sets now in the last month that have snapped on me. So I'm thinking of changing it up now. But I throw with 20 grams and I've always been told, oh, that's way too heavy. You're going to damage the matrix. X, Y, Z. I mean, so far so good. I'm on my second GRANBOARD, but the first one had close to 20,000 games. So you can't really argue with that. It's kind of paid for itself after that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, 23 grams, that's something else.
Yeah, in the last 2 years, I haven't had a board longer than 3 or 4 months because I think when I used to play at my old place, you've seen all the boards that I had on the wall.
Yeah,
I just had
how many boards did you do a head count? How many boards did you have? From a educated guess, I'd say maybe 2 dozen, 24, 25 boards.
At one point, maybe this I had the collection of steel tip boards, which I still have. They're sitting on the floor here. I have the Windmow, the very first edition of the Windmow blade board, all the way up until now, and every version of it. Windmow, the Windmow Blade 4 is when they first went into going to dual core, and they started the rotolock spin thing for the steel tip. I have I have them all, and I have all three versions of the new Blade 6. I do need to get that new 360 board that they just came out with.
Oh, it's like the green and black. Is that the one?
No, that I think you're talking about the equalizer, that big
Possibly,
segment board. No, the new board that they just came out with is the Windmow 360. That's like the Target Tour board. How the logo is all the way around the board.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter which way you place it.
So when you rotate it, it all looks the same.
Yeah.
That just came out in the beginning of November. I don't have that one yet, but I do have the single core, double core, triple core, carbon fiber, all those Blade 6s. And then the Champion Choice, the whole collection of the blade boards I have are, there's 12 of them. And most of them I haven't thrown more than 2 darts at. Just a whole collection purpose.
Not thinking about selling any of them. You're going to keep them?
No, we will not sell them. One of my friends he's also a collector. He actually had Red Dragon and Windmow reach out to him. They wanted his Blade 1 board because they wanted to put it up in their office or whatever, and he told them no.
Fair enough. Stand your ground, mate. Stand your ground. See, most people collect darts. You're out there collecting dartboards like it's Pokemon. That's crazy.
Well, when I first started playing on the steel tip boards, and then realizing that there's a big difference between your darts, brass and tungsten, and then you got darts that go from 80% tungsten all the way up to 97.5% tungsten. So I started, and then like your grip, and then your scallops. You got front weighted darts, you got rear weighted darts, you got Windmow. I can't remember what the name of it is, but one of the Windmow sets of darts, Stratos, something like that. They're black and yellow, like 95% tungsten in the front, 85% tungsten in the back. Like the barrel is like 2 different percentages of tungsten. So there's so many different options that you have out there for barrels and whatnot that I probably went through 180 different sets of darts before I finally found the Trinidad Yori boys that I liked a lot for the grip. Unfortunately, they wear out real quick. The grip itself, the way that they do it, like you get a lot of tight groupings and your darts keep on hitting it. It wears out that grip on the barrel itself. So sometimes when you play for a while, your fingertips get dry or whatever. I will end up switching over to a set of Gary Anderson's. The grip on those, they seem to always stay even with all your tight groupings and hitting them a lot. They seem to always have like a bit of a grip, a straight barrel. I'm a front gripper. My middle finger is on the very tip of the dart when I go to throw. So
how I throw mine.
So your front of your barrel of your darts tends to wear out a lot quicker than the back of them. So I've always it took a while to find a dart that I needed to find where the front of the dart itself stays grippy.
Okay, and
even over the years.
The set that you're throwing with right now, how long have you been throwing with those for? And how did you know that they were the ones that you wanted to continue with going forward?
I found them 2 years ago. I have 2 sets of them just in case. The set that I'm throwing on now, I'm going on a year.
Yeah, that's. I think that's around about the magic number for me. I've had my darts that I throw with. I've got Target Shot Warrior 4s, and I've had them since last Christmas. So I'm hoping Santa's going to bring me a new set of darts this Christmas, or maybe even Grace darts that are based here in the UK. They're about to release their Gen 1s for their steel tip. And I think they might be in the chat, actually. So if you want to send me a set of the soft tip version, guys, I would be more than happy to take that and advertise that on my stream for you guys week in and week out. So there you go. There's some promotion for Grey Starts there. My brother's from just down the road. Brother and sister, should I say. We got Licky Hultberg in the house. Licky, Stephen. Licky. Remember?
Licky.
So we just came back from Norway
Excuse me.
to visit Baby Arm's Dark Cave. Licky Hultberg. And Stephen Parks was telling me that I was saying her name wrong this entire time. He says, it's like it. It's like it. I went, it's not like it. It's Licky. Turns out we were both saying it wrong.
Whenever I played her, I was saying Lacey.
Lacey. No, it's you pronounce it Licky, like that, Licky. So we were both wrong. All three of us were wrong in this case. But
She's fun. She's a good shot.
She really is. Yeah, she's such a nice person, and it was again, thank you for their hospitality last week. We had a great time in Norway, and we will be back, most definitely. Grey Starts is in the house. They found that funny, but they also didn't say no. So, good things all around. Paul Rogers says, if I were you, I would have Santa make me a better player, Craig. I don't need to, mate. I put you into retirement. I put you into retirement, mate. What are you talking about? Paul doesn't shoot anymore because I beat him so bad every time he fires it up. So, anyone have any questions for Mr. Nate? Stephen, do you have any more questions you'd like to ask Nate?
Nate, do you ever travel like to different dart tournaments or anything like that? Or
No, absolutely not. They do have a big tournament here every year in Michigan. I think pretty much every state in the United States does like a big 1-year tournament. We have one that's at a casino. When I did play leagues 3 years ago, I guess 4 years ago, I did get signed up with the ADA and all that, so you could get sanctioned and actually go into them. But I never did actually get into any of them. I don't have any patience. I hate waiting.
Yeah.
I hate waiting, and that will screw up my dart game. If I'm playing a game of darts, we win, we go, and then locally we have what would they call luck of the draws.
Right.
I'm sure you've heard of them. I don't know if they do that over there and over the pond.
Well, I don't really take. I'm very much like you. I really don't take part in a lot of dart activity outside of my studio or shed, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I've done a couple luck of the draw tournaments local, and when you start to get further on, like you're waiting around for people to play because there's less people playing. So there's been times that you're waiting half hour, 45 minutes. I can't get with that. I don't want to play anymore. I'm bored. I don't want to wait. I have no patience whatsoever. And that's one of the main reasons I don't hop in your Friday streams is because if I hop in your waiting room and I got to wait around and somebody was there before me, now I got to wait for that person that was before me to play you, and then I don't know who else is before me, so I'm not waiting around to play your ass. You're not that great.
Not a true word spoken, although I thought it's because you didn't like me either. So I'm glad there's at least another reason.
You're all right, Craig.
Sorry, that's absolutely tickled me. I'm glad we can all be honest with each other. I'll drink to that. Cheers.
So
Always.
Nate, being up in Michigan, what the hell is the weather like up there right now?
Oh, fuck. Oops. Yeah, it just got done snowing. We got probably 2 or 3 inches overnight. Wet, and gross snow. It's cold.
Yeah.
Had to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, go shovel stuff off. No fun.
Well, not to rub it in, but I live in Charleston, South Carolina, and it got up to about 70 this afternoon.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about right now. 70 what? I have no idea. What is
degrees.
that, like 25 degrees? What's that, like 25?
I don't know what. I can't convert Fahrenheit into Celsius.
Everybody else does.
Yeah.
No,
32,
they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, I don't.
32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, now I've got to
We're
do maths.
I'm from America, sir.
Get on board or get aside. Right, so Patty Joe, thank you for the stars. Licky, thank you so much for the stars. Daniel Killian says you don't have to wait; he will smack you around. So DK, there you go. DK's got my back. And Light Dot says I'll play anyone. Paul said he got 8 inches here yesterday. I'm hoping he's talking about the snow. You never know with Paul.
True story.
Ted says I love SC. And Licky says they're talking American. I understand. Scott I hope I'm saying this right. Scott DeQuisney?
DeQuincy. Scott DeQuincy.
It says it's still snowing there. Welcome, Scott. Thank you for joining the studio chat. And Ellie has worked out the temperature, 21 degrees, which is fairly warm. Get your shorts out for that weather. Brandy Felt says, Nate, when you are in the waiting room, you can play others while waiting to play Craig. That's me.
And then I gotta quit. Then I gotta quit the people that I'm playing so that I can go play Craig. I don't quit nobody.
I mean, you can play the game till the end, you know. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you, Nate.
You won't wait for me.
Of course I'll wait for you.
Yeah, right.
Remember, best stream ever. Best stream ever. Well, listen.
I say that lightly.
Yeah, I know. I know. I can read between the lines if you know what I'm saying. But listen, I know that you don't like to wait, and I know that you have very thin patience when it comes to playing your game of darts, but you are always welcome to play on the stream, off stream, anytime I'm online, buddy. It's always a blast, always a pleasure playing with you or against you. Maybe we can do a double stream one Tuesday if you're available, and you could be my doubles partner for the night.
I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do it. I can do it Tuesday.
Okay, well, I'll reach out to you with some dates and just let me know if you're available, and we'll go from there.
I don't have a job. I can do Tuesdays.
Hey, that makes both of us, mate. That makes both of us. How much did Craig pay Nate for the best stream ever comment? $7. Something, I can't remember exactly the amount. It was around $7, Nate, wasn't it? He's still waiting.
I don't know. It's like 14 pounds.
Other way around.
Whatever
around.
I don't know what your currency is over there.
I think 14 pounds is about $742.
Jesus Christ.
No,
the current exchange rate.
$14 is probably close to like $19 our money. $20.
Yeah, about $20, yeah. Well, I'll PayPal you later, I promise.
$20 is $20.
Exactly. I've done a lot more for $20 off stream than I've ever done on stream, but we'll keep it PG for the time being. And Licky says that's the good thing about getting older, Stephen Parks. Oh, someone else digging at your age here. Right, put that out. So, are you going to be firing up the board tonight?
I might after this. I might after this.
Okay. What about you, Stephen? Are you playing tonight?
No.
Sober, Stephen?
No, sir.
Also, FYI, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm just drinking the Monster. I needed to take a night off. All right. Anybody have any more questions for Mr. Nate? Again, thank you for all the stars, everyone. Thank you for joining the chat. All right. While I wait for the questions to come in, I've got some questions for you myself, Nate. Let me just grab my trusty bit of pen and paper. I'll be back.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why I put it all the way over here. Oh.
At least I know I'm winning one question this week.
Oh, no. Can you see my flip-flops?
Oh, great.
Those are
all
slides.
about comfort at the Fatality games. Right. Here we go. Did we lose Nate?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, Bo Smith is asking what your gran ID is.
Oh, it's Sandbagger 64.
Sandbagger 64. And Licky, thank you for the 100 stars. Much appreciated. Right, these are just some quick fire questions for you, Nate. Not all strictly based on darts. So just give us a quick fire answer if you can. All right, I'll start. So question number 1 is, what do you prefer, soft tip or steel tip?
I would much rather play steel tip.
Steel tip, okay. And what is your favorite sport outside of darts?
BMX.
That's a sport.
If you, I guess, yeah. If you the extreme sport, I guess if you want to call it sport,
Yeah.
I've built BMX bikes my whole entire life.
I used to
Bikes
play.
is a huge part of my life, other
That's
than
awesome, man.
darts.
I used to play a lot of Dave Mirra BMX on the PS1 back in the day.
Oh, there you go. And Matt Hoffman.
Matt Hoffman as well, yeah. So
I
if
met.
you,
I actually met Matt Hoffman.
no shit, seriously,
Yep.
that's decent. That's decent, man. Did you get an autograph?
Oh yeah, I did. It was on a bike that I built that I sold to somebody, but yeah, he signed it for me.
I don't mean to cut you guys off, but DK just said Craig says he's not drinking tonight. Does he habitually lie? DK, this is an energy drink. This is Monster Energy. Okay, I'm sure you get them over there. And this is the
Over
Rio
here in
Punch
the state,
edition.
over here in the States, Monster makes an alcoholic drink.
Yeah, if you mix it with vodka, I'm sure.
No, it's got alcohol in it right from the store.
Yeah, it's kind of like twisted
Is that?
tea. It's kind of like a twisted tea.
Oh,
or,
so that's legit. You're not messing around. Is that right? I'm
No,
gonna Google that after the stream. I can never tell if you guys are lying or not.
no, that's true story.
That's decent. That is. All right, back on track. If you had a walk-on song, Nate, what would your favorite or your ideal walk-on song be?
Wu-Tang, Bring the Ruckus.
Hey, Wu-Tang for life, brother. You can't go wrong with a bit of Wu-Tang. And when it comes to snacks, do you prefer sweet or savory?
What the fuck is savory supposed to mean?
Like the opposite of sweet.
I guess I don't like sweets. So
Did I really have to explain that one?
yeah,
Oh my God.
I don't like sweets. So I guess we'll go for savory.
The country that you would most like to visit?
I don't know, wherever you're at. I would like to go to England, Langenberg, or no, Germany. I guess I don't know. My last name that we got a city over there in Germany. It's called Langenberg.
Lingenberg.
Langenberg, Germany. I would like
Okay.
to go there.
Okay, Germany. I've not been to Germany, to be fair. I bet it's quite expensive out there.
Sing hi.
The greatest darts player, in your opinion, dead or alive?
Aki Wilson.
Ocky Wilson or Jockey Wilson?
Oh yeah, jockey. Whatever.
So are you really going to say Tony? Are you really going to say Tony?
I mean, Tony's doing
decent.
pretty.
He's
No,
decent.
yeah, Tony's doing pretty good. He's keeping an AA.
Yeah, he's decent. Greatest of all time? I don't know. We'll have this conversation in another 12 months. That's great, that is. Big night out or Netflix and chill?
I Netflix and chill.
And do you have a favorite darts tournament that you like to watch?
I'd rather play. I don't like watching them.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. Like, I do kind of keep up with what's going on in the darts world. There's people.
I will pay attention to the random videos that I see on Facebook. You know, like I like to see it. I can't sit there for the games that aren't fun to watch, because they're not all fun to watch. It's a bit boring.
Oh, it's so much better to get involved, I think. That's my own personal opinion, anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been that way my whole life, though. I used to play baseball. I can't watch baseball. It's fucking boring.
Any baseball fans in the house? I can honestly say I've never watched a game of baseball in my life. I've seen it in the movies, but yeah, apart from that, I don't really follow many American sports unless it's like UFC or something like that.
I will go with TV, watching on TV. That's the biggest thing. Like I could go ahead and watch all sorts of darts if I was actually there. I could watch all sorts of baseball if I was actually there. But watching it on TV, I don't like watch anything on TV for that matter. It's super boring. I'd rather do something.
That's fair enough. Do you think that's just the age that we're living in right now? The fact that social media has just taken over everything. I can't. I find myself sitting at the TV and I can't watch anything for more than 10, 15 minutes at a time without picking up my phone and then just doom scrolling through TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it may be.
That's a good thought. Yeah, I guess probably. Yeah, yeah. You don't have the mindset, the focus, but I think that's more of like personal mental health issues.
Maybe I need to look into it. Licky
No, no,
says
no,
you.
no. I'm not saying that you have any mental health issues. I'm just
No,
saying like
I'm saying I do. I'm saying I
like
do.
just being being autistic or whatever, undiagnosed mental health things that don't want you to you just don't care to focus on anything. I
Mhm.
can't focus. I can't focus on a movie like any. I can't watch TV by myself. By myself, I don't. Absolutely not. I'd rather go pick up some darts or
Take part in an
go
activity.
ride my bike, whatever, or doom scroll on Facebook and post absolutely ridiculous memes that get me banned 14 times.
Which brings me to my next question. Is there a particular meme that you may or may not be able to talk about on here that got you banned for, well, almost banned for the 14th time and counting on Facebook? I seriously can't believe that you've had that many accounts.
It's not quite that. It's not quite that many. I would say at least five.
5
This
is too
this
many.
this one got banned, and I figured out how to appeal it and actually get it back.
Okay. So it wasn't nothing too serious. I mean, I've seen your memes. They don't. To me, I find them quite amusing. I find them quite funny. I don't think they're hurting anybody. So, but
Sometimes I don't pay too much attention, and then I find out that Facebook did, and they didn't like it.
well, you have to remember in 2025 now, words hurt. Words hurt.
No, they
Hey,
don't.
hey, Craig, are you sitting on a pillow? Because Baby Arm said you look taller today.
Well, actually, Stephen, yes, I am sitting on a pillow, which you can get right now from the Fatality Games live studio, ladies and gentlemen. These are brand new. Yeah, Licky said last week that she didn't expect me to be so tall because of the way the camera sits when I do the stream. So she thought I was a lot shorter. Although she didn't say I was skinnier in person. I was just as fat, just a little bit taller. So maybe Nate's gone to the toilet. I don't know where he's gone.
I'm still here. Hold on.
He did tell me, because if he needs to go toilet during the stream, does he take the phone with him? Do what you want, mate. Do what you want.
Nope.
I've
We
seen
won't.
worse. Oh,
We won't take it. I won't take you to the loo with me.
right. Well, before we wrap it up, one more time, I'll ask Mr. Stephen Parks, is there anything that you would like to ask Nate?
Well, there is one last question you forgot to ask him, which I win by default.
Which is
I
why I didn't
win
want
by
to ask
default.
it. He's not
I
here.
win. I
He
win
can't
by
defend
default.
himself. He
I
can't
win
defend
by
his
default.
honour. All right, I'll ask it. I'll ask it. Mr. Nathan Nate, who do you prefer, Stephen Parks or John Peters?
You're both cheeky cunts.
Well, we'll call that one a draw. He's not even here, and he got half a point for that.
I win by default. John's not here to defend himself. I win.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, Nate, listen, thank you so much for your time today. See, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. I told you, I mean, I said I'd take care of you on the chat, and I think it's been the other way around. I think you've taken care of us. You've kept the chat flowing. You're a really interesting guy. I have a lot of time for you. It's always a pleasure to throw with you on the dartboard. Hopefully, one
Thank
day
you.
we'll be able to hook up in the flesh and play each other for real. Which brings
That
me
would be amazing.
to my
That would
next
be great.
point. So this is a bit of a breaking news for you guys. Stephen knows, and more importantly, Ted Joyle knows. This February 2026, I'll be heading back over to the United States, more specifically South Carolina. We're just working out all the details. We're going to be going live again from Trippin' Darts, or the Tripsters Cove, courtesy of Mr. Ted Joyle. So thank you, Ted, if you're still watching, for putting up with us for another week. So me, Ellie, and this time my daughter Amelia will be heading over. I'm sure Stephen Parks will make an appearance on the stream there. Daniel Killian as well. So, but if anyone is interested in coming out to visit or hanging out with us, we're going to look at maybe doing a stream or two there, or maybe finding a darts bar where we can all hang out for a day or two. But if anyone is interested, get in contact with Tripping Darts, Ted Joe, because it's not my place to say yes or to say no. Please make sure you ask Ted.
Yeah, well, and
I
Brandy and Lucky won't show up this time again, so it's okay.
I
Unless you bring
actually
them
have.
stickers.
Oops, sorry.
No, you good.
I actually have a regular that I play on the GRANBOARD, and he's from South Carolina, and he's offered to fly me out just so that I could come there and play darts with him. So maybe maybe I'll set something up with him that I could go out there, fly out, and the both of us could head to wherever you guys are.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I'll speak to Ted. I'll let him know. It'll be a pleasure.
Who is that, Nate?
His GRANBOARD screen name is Down South. His name's Scott.
God, I don't know if I know him.
Probably not. He's not a very good player.
Daniel said he hasn't told his wife yet. By the way, Craig.
I know. I've just seen that. Yeah. How do you edit a live stream? No idea. As soon as I figure that out, we'll solve that problem. Well, listen. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to, Nate? Now's your time to say your piece before we end the live stream.
Anybody that paid attention to my messages and told them that I was going to be on live. I have to give a shout out to Dennis Yoshimura at eDarts.
Yep, Mr. eDarts himself. Yep.
Only because he told me to.
He's a great guy. One of the sponsors of the Fatality game stream, actually. He's doing great things. He's given me some pretty cool giveaways to do on the stream. So thank you for that, Dennis. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else or anything else you'd like to say?
Got to give out big shout out to Midnight Toker Darts Live. Love the guy,
Mr. KG himself.
Absolutely, he's up and coming. He's trying to figure out how to be a good darts player, and
he's not a bad shot. He's not a bad shot. I'll give him that.
He has nothing but love for the game.
Yeah, and I find him extremely entertaining. That's one thing I will say about him.
Absolutely.
He doesn't care what people think about him, and I think that's probably the way to go. You need to be true to yourself with these kind of things.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I think he's a great guy. I've never had an issue with him.
Nope.
I don't know when he goes live. I think it's just like as and when. So I said
he just does does it at random, usually in the evening.
I did say to him, the only bit of advice, if you can believe that I give advice to people,
wow,
right, is maybe come up with a schedule, because then more people will know when to come and join in instead of as and when. Because I was like, I don't know when you're live. If I knew when you were live and I wasn't streaming or whatever, I can come and join you and play in your lobby and things like that. I played him a few times. He's a good guy. We always have a drink and a laugh. Maybe I'll get him
I don't really think he's doing it all for to get viewers and likes and all that nonsense. He's just doing it for fun, and it gives him a new aspect to go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Just like I was saying earlier when you first asked about me playing. Usually, as of now, the only reason that I'm hopping on and getting on there and playing is because somebody asked me to. So if he doesn't have anybody asking to, his incentive to hop on and go on and play is that he's going on and being live and all that good stuff.
He's always having fun doing it as well. I think
the
minute you stop having fun, just switch the cameras off, switch them off.
Well, I'm sure that was part of the reason why you started in the beginning. Also, is you like to play darts. You like to play darts, and you put in a new aspect into your game of playing darts, and it gave you a new incentive to do better and keep on going with your game.
I mean, I never knew that it would. I guess I've got some kind of moderate success doing the stream, but I never knew this would happen. Like, I just throwing for fun, and people seem to gravitate towards it and have a good time. And if they're having a good time, I'm having a great time. And
Well,
for me, that's the fundamentals of the stream. If you're not having fun, then don't even bother showing up.
it hasn't dated your success or dart or the way you throw. Anyways, I definitely would say I remember when you first started throwing. You weren't as good as you are now, and I can feel that it definitely makes you want to be more successful with your game. Just like when earlier talking about tournaments, you don't want to you don't want to show up live and throw a bunch of 26s.
Yeah, right. Happens
It
more
gives your
often than
mental
you think,
game.
though.
It gives you get a mental thing, and it makes you want to strive for greatness and do better.
For sure, man, for sure. That's a bit of wisdom that I'll definitely carry with me. But yeah, you are right. The fundamentals of it is it's supposed to be fun. It's a game. It's a game of darts, so it's kind of in the title, isn't it? If you're not having fun throwing, then you know you're probably not going to throw as good as you wanted to, especially if you're throwing frustrated.
Oh,
Just
yeah, absolutely.
you know, if there's no money on the line, then have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. Win, lose, or draw, I really don't mind. I'd prefer to win more games than I lose, but unfortunately, that's not the reality that we live in. So I've made peace with the fact that I'm a slightly above average darts player. Very, very slightly above average. Yeah, just a little bit. But look, you've been great, Nate. Stephen, you've also been great. Thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you. Keep
You've
up
all been
the
great.
dry November or dry December. I wish you all the best, mate, with your journey. And
No nut November.
no, not November. I'll see you both on the board at some point anyway. Stephen, is there anything you'd like to say before you call it a day?
No, you know what? I may just fire up my board here in a little bit and give it a wing.
Sounds good. Well, I'm not drinking tonight, so maybe I can fire up in an hour or so and have a couple of games before I have an early night tonight. But thank
I
you
will
both for the
probably turn
time.
it on right after this.
All right, mate. There you go. Sandbagger 64, ladies and gentlemen. Look out for him in the open lobby if you want to challenge him. He'll be on right after this. My name's Craig. This is my co-host, Mr. Stephen Parks. Our special guest, Mr. Nathan Nate tonight. Thank you both for this evening. I'll be live on the GRANBOARD this Tuesday. Come in 9:30 here in the UK for our GRANBOARD double stream, where my partner will be Mr. Fred Wilkesmore Jr. for the duration of the stream. So really looking forward to that, and that'll be the next time that you see us live. Check us out on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening, both. I'll see you soon. All the best.
Take
All right.
care.
Thanks for having me.